morning, Meridian, and welcome to Business Buzz. My name is Sean Evans, and welcome to our social media program where we interview chamber members and other businesses in a virtual space. We're doing something a little bit different the next 2 weeks with our Business Buzz program, and we're happy to have you join us. As you can see, the program has been taken over by our Taste of Meridian Restaurant Tour campaign that began yesterday. This campaign is encouraging you to dine in or carry out with our participating restaurants during this 2-week program. We have over 47 restaurants and dining establishments participating this year, and all of this was made possible by our sponsors. I'd like to recognize those now. Our presenting sponsors this year include Shamrock Foods, Lingo, TDS Fiber, and DL Evans Bank. We have many other sponsors that are helping make this a very successful event as well, including our media partners and a whole bunch of chamber supporters that want to make sure that the restaurants receive the business and the needed recognition that they have during this time frame. One of our partners this year, Lingo, has helped us make this a very unique type of event. The Lingo has helped us develop an app that we will be using during the restaurant tour. All of our participating restaurants have their unique QR codes. So when you get to the restaurant, tabletop tents or posters, scan that code. It'll tell you a little bit about the restaurant and how you can participate in our great contest. At the end of all of this, if you take a picture of your receipt, submit it online, you go into a drawing for our golden meal passes that will be given away during a live broadcast event on November 5th. So follow us on Facebook at Meridian Chamber to see all the exciting things that we're doing the next 2 weeks with the Taste of Meridian Tour. So today, we're happy to bring you one of the places that is on the Taste of Meridian Tour, and we're excited. Today, we're bringing you Aaron Malski with the Hungry Onion. Aaron, welcome. How are you today?
Hello. Hey, thank you, Sean, for having us. Thank you.
You're welcome. So the Hungry Onion is a longtime dining facility, restaurant here in Meridian, and but it's recently reopened. Aaron, can you tell us a little bit of history about the Hungry Onion and how long it's been in your family?
Yeah, no, I can tell you the whole story. I like to think of it as the most historic and most iconic restaurant in Meridian, actually. It's been in my family since 1964. It was built, as I'm told, in 1959, actually by a guy named Clarence Clausen, was the guy who commissioned this building to be built in 1959. I don't know what happened to him in between then and 1964, but I know that my family acquired it in 1964. From the McFarlands. So ever since then, we've owned it.
The business recently shut down at the end of 2019, and you just recently reopened. Tell us a little bit about the passion that you had for reopening this business.
Well, so the old model that we had run for years and years kind of failed. And it failed in a number of ways financially. The building itself needed a lot of repairs. And so everyone involved at that time in 2019 came to the conclusion that it would be best to just kind of close the restaurant. And they were even talking about, demolishing the building or turning it into something else. But after a while, I started thinking, these repairs are simple and they'll take time and they'll take money. But if I can make that time and money, I could fix it. And so I just started to do them one by one by myself. A lot of things needed addressed: the plumbing, the electrical, the grease trap. I mean, a lot of stuff. And so it took time to do that. But my passion is actually ice cream. I love soft serve ice cream. And I wanted to learn how to fix these machines and maintain the ice cream machines because they're very expensive. And that's one of the most, pressing costs, especially during the summer. So that's what kind of inspired Great Shakes. I bought some ice cream machines and fixed them up. and we opened up the ice cream shop so I could train at least a few new employees on how to make old desserts and drinks and milkshakes properly. So I always knew that I was going to bring the grill back and everything, but I knew that it would take a lot of time. In the interim, I realized we broke some hearts, telling people, hey, there's no food here today, or there's no food here for a while. But I always planned to spectacularly bring it back, and we have now. That actually became a reality 1 week ago. It's been 7 or 9 days. It was Friday of last week. So it was great. It was great.
Yeah, I actually came down and enjoyed some of the burgers and fried zucchini last Friday. So great stuff. I definitely would recommend it.
Thank you.
What our guests are seeing on the screen is your iconic sign. I mean, these diner signs and things like that. I'm so glad that it's still around. It's actually a little bit more iconic than most people may realize. Bronco Billy, the Clint Eastwood movie. Can you tell us a little bit about the history with the Bronco Billy?
Yeah. So Bronco Billy was filmed in a number of different sites all around Boise and Meridian area, I guess. And in one of the very first scenes in the movie, Clint Eastwood's Bronco Billy pulls up here to the Hungry Onion. You can tell it's the 80s. You could tell, and I like that actually. The whole movie is pretty good. I mean, is it his best? No, but it's entertaining, and it's nice to be featured in. I think we're in like the first 5 minutes. I believe they go to the Fancy Freeze that was down on State Street as well. So it's just cool to be part of something that's iconic like that. Clint Eastwood's a legend. Our restaurant's a legend. Now we have a burger named after a legend. It's kind of a cool thing. It's a big deal. It's unique. Not everyone can claim it. So I'll put our stamp on that, and I'll try to continue making the best Bronco Billy burger that I can.
Well, Aaron, perfect segue. Tell us a little bit about your menu. You said that you've had the ice cream and the soft serve for a while, but now you're back to kind of full menu. What are some of the specialty items that people can find there? I know I had the burger, the one with the slice of ham on it. That was unique. What?
Yeah, the Big Hungry. The Big Hungry.
The Big Hungry.
Our menu. I like to think that our menu is pretty simple. We specialize in burgers, fries, but really the specialty is onion rings. The onion rings are handmade every day. The girls are literally back in the back room making onion rings right this minute. And, it's between that and we do deep fried, finger steaks, chicken strips, fries and tots, stuff like that. The things that I wanted to add to the menu are actually, I love chili cheese dogs. I'm a chili guy. So I wanted to do a stag chili cheese dog. So that's what we do. I didn't want to use some runny chili sauce. I wanted to use actual chili. So that, I added that to the menu. I added shaved ice. I've been doing shaved ice for a number of years. Shaved ice was my business for many years. So I wanted to add that to the menu, and also dipped cones. We do frozen yogurt and 12 different flavors of dip. So, eat your heart out, Dairy Queen. I've got 12 flavors. And they're all amazing, by the way. So
that's great. I know historically there was a burger that wasn't on the menu that people had to ask for. I believe that was the Andy.
Yeah, the Andy. The Andy was historically a hidden menu item. When I switched it up, I wanted to put it on first because everyone really knows what it is, and I wanted to actually kind of change it. The Andy used to be a triple patty, half-pound burger. But today it's a double patty, 2/3 pound burger. And it's impressive. Its size is impressive. So I wanted to put it first on the menu to let people know I'd made that change. And I've heard nothing but rave reviews. People love the Andy. And so do I, actually.
Are there any other secret items that people need to ask for now that you're reopened and things? What's going to be secret on the menu now?
Coconut shrimp. The coconut shrimp's not going away. It's amazing. You ask me for some coconut shrimp, you will be amazed. It's very, very good. I didn't have room for it on the menu, but as I as I'm approached by so many different vendors that sell food and they want to show me their product, if any of them impresses me greatly, then I will consider adding it to the secret menu. And so you might see more stuff pop up on it in the future.
Okay, excellent. Andy or Aaron, is there? I'm sorry, I'm thinking the Andy.
You're okay.
I've got the Andy on my mind. You got me thinking about a 2/3 pound burger for lunch today. Aaron,
Good.
anything else that you want to kind of share with our audience today about the Hungry Onion burgers and the things that you've done to reopen this iconic restaurant in Meridian?
Yeah. Well, the most important thing I can think of is actually my help, my employees, my work family. That's probably the most important thing. And what I'm going to do now is actually put them on blast because they're back here making onion rings. So now is their little 15 minutes of fame. Hey, this is Sage. Wave, say hello. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Natalie's back here somewhere. It's a very small building. So, but we get around as much as we can.
Now, all of the dining is in your car. You've got some picnic tables out front, so it really is kind of that old car hop type of service. They come right out to your car, come outside to greet you and take your order.
Yeah, and it's always been that way. We've always had car hops. We used to have trays, but when they closed the drive-in last year, my mom sold a lot of stuff, sold all the trays, put them on Craigslist, and people wanted a part of that history. They came and they bought our old picnic tables, so I needed to build some more, and I wanted to I guess paint them different colors because the old picnic tables were cool. They were iconic in the sense that everyone who's ever lived in this city carved their name in it. So someone came and bought them.
All right. Well, Aaron, thank you so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate you. And we're very happy that you're part of the Taste of Meridian restaurant tour. Hopefully everyone can stop by during these 2 weeks. And remember, if you stop by the Hungry Onion, get your receipt, take a picture of it, submit it, and you go into the contest that we're having for the Taste of Meridian restaurant tour. Aaron, thank you. I will be stopping back by with the Andy on my mind.
Thank you, Sean. I got one for you. See you then.
All right. Thanks a lot. For the rest of you, please take the opportunity to participate in this year's restaurant tour. Tomorrow, we're going to have another exciting new restaurant to feature, and it will be Brucey's Cheesesteak and Subs. So be sure to turn in tomorrow to our Business Buzz program to learn a little bit more about Brucey's. In the meantime, please do your part and keep Meridian safe and healthy and open for business. Thank you very much. Have a great day.